So July, you said July, right?
Yeah.
Okay, July 2022. So it's almost a year.
Yeah.
But not quite. Well, I'm so happy that we're back. We only have 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick. So I didn't even put the timer on. That's how much I love you. Hold on. Okay. Miss Debbie Lawson. Did I say that last
Yeah,
time?
you did.
I love your name. Debbie, I cannot get enough of it. I want to ask how you're doing, but I don't because I want to see what comes up.
Yeah.
Hold on for 1 second. You know these? I got these. Have you ever seen these angel cards?
No.
All right. These angel cards used to be. They're out of print, and I used to use them in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to pull one for you. Shauna at the Crystal Shrine. She gave them to me because she had them stored, and they're out of print. And I love these, and they're such good angel cards, and I wanted to pull one for you.
Okay.
So all you have to do, I'm going to flip the phone. Hold on, Miss Debbie Lawson. This is just for fun. Okay. Hold on. Let me put you here. Miss Debbie Lawson.
I'm here.
I just can't get enough of it. Okay, can you see me?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm going to hold on, my love. I want to get it. Okay. So I wanted 2 hands to shuffle the cards for you. So I'm going to start shuffling now, and then what I want you to do is when hold on 1 second. I want you when I tell you to pick one by saying, that's just say stop or something, or
okay.
That's the card, whatever you want. Okay, you can hold on. Not yet. I'm still shuffling. I want to get them fresh for Miss Debbie Lawson. Okay, you can ask me. You can tell me when to stop at any time. Okay. You can just feel it out.
Stop.
Oh, Debbie Lawson. Okay, we got the card. It may resonate, may not. I don't know. We'll see. Usually. Okay, so here's your beautiful card. Well, let's see. It is the abundance card.
Mm-hmm.
Let me read to you what it means, okay?
Okay.
This is just for fun. I just wanted to do this with you, Debbie Lawson. You know what's interesting about this is that this card was recently pulled for Mr. Ross Matthews.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he pulled the same card. Okay. Great abundance will find its way into your life. Your plans will yield prosperity, providing a sense of security about the future. Your angels will be with you as you take the actions necessary to manifest your dreams. Abundance is not always financial in nature. You may be seeking to manifest new ideas, a large circle of friends, vibrant health, or romantic love. This card can also reflect an inflow of any of these types of treasures into your life. Open your arms to heaven to receive with gratitude that which you desire. Isn't that wonderful, Debbie Lawson?
Yeah.
How did that feel for you? Did you resonate or no?
A little bit.
A little bit. I understand. That's kind of how I feel. I don't know. I'd rather wait to see what comes in with us.
Okay.
Sometimes those cards are iffy. Okay.
I wish I had your energy in the morning. I am not a morning person.
I know. Well, it's funny because I love it's because I'm coming off of your energy. Do you know what I mean? Because by myself, I don't really. I just kind of am tired.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just because I love people.
Oh, good.
I'm really going off of your energy. I'm so happy to see you and your name, Debbie Lawson, Miss Debbie Lawson. Now, how do you feel about the podcast ending?
Terrible. I loved it so much.
Oh, Debbie Lawson, I know. It was fun. Are you on the Kiss Kiss Club?
Yeah, but I haven't gone through all the Kiss Kiss Club episodes yet.
Oh, so you haven't watched the last one?
No.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of content there for you. And now Ross and I we do a radio show on Saturdays in Palm Springs called KG. And now we're recording that and putting that on Kiss Kiss Club so you can see.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. It gives the patron something, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's great.
So everyone can kind of see how fake Ross is. I'm kidding. But, he turns it on, and it's really fascinating to see. Yeah. I'm kind of always myself.
Yeah.
But Ross turns on that, oh, my God, hi! Which is so funny to me. He even laughs about it. Okay, so Debbie Lawson, you can see the pin here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm not. Let me give you a quick refresher how it's going to work. You already know because we've done readings. But how many readings have we done?
This is my third.
I thought so. I thought we've done. Thought we've done a few. Okay, Debbie Lawson. So the more open you are, the more it's going to work, right? It's really about bringing yourself to the present moment and doing your best to stay in the moment. Okay, throughout the reading, I step out and let God, higher power, spirit, whatever you want to call it, come through me to channel messages of love and light to you. So I won't remember any of the readings, so take notes. Okay. Also, if I work on the frequency of love and light, as you know. So I recognize there's negativity and fear and darkness in the world, but I don't allow it into the readings. I will give you everything I'm picking up through my intuition for you today, but it'll be filtered through that frequency of love and light. Okay, but I'm going to give you everything. Also, because I step out, if I let's say I'm writing something, to jump in, interact. If I'm trying to get somewhere and you get there before me, if that's the case, jump in, tell me you're there, tell me you understand it, so I'm not using your time up trying to figure out a puzzle.
Okay.
Okay, Debbie Lawson?
Yes.
Also, I think you're open to anything and everything. I assume you're at home and by yourself wherever you're at in the room, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. And again, I am thrilled to see you. Now, I'm not a crystal expert, as you know, but I do have these crystals here. And Spirit usually sometimes picks them before the readings. Did some crystals get picked before the readings before, Debbie Lawson, or no?
I don't remember.
Okay, understood. They picked a beautiful rose quartz. We'll talk about this for you. But they picked that before, in my meditation for you beforehand. So they want me to kind of pick as we go here. They're being very specific with you today. Wow. Oh, it's so pretty. That's really pretty. You have there's something going on. I don't know this is an interesting, already it's fascinating to me. Can you see that so far? There's 2 amethysts and then we'll go through it. Hold on. I love when Spirit is so, they want the black tourmaline to get. Now, any of these picked, do you remember before for you?
No. Okay.
You don't remember, maybe. Who knows? All right, let's be present. I'm telling myself that. Oh, damn it! Okay, let's jump in here and let me see what this means. Okay, all right. So we have the beautiful rose quartz here, which represents everything to do with the heart, love, relationships, even self-love, self-care. Today it's coming in very strong for you. Do you have any rose quartz, or Debbie, do you have any?
I have 2 crystals that I don't remember what they are, but I remember my sister Rachel, this was the one she was drawn to.
Okay. All right. Well, so I wonder what crystals you have. You don't know off the top of your head, do you?
I don't.
Okay. This is an interesting thing. They wrote out love with 2 hearts here. I feel like love is surrounding you right now. It's like swirling around you. Someone's trying to communicate with you from spirit, but there's a lot of love. Are you taking care of yourself? Wait, let me ask you this. Hold on. Have you been feeling tired or like alone? Not lonely, but kind of just singular.
I've been feeling tired.
Okay, and what about the singular thing? Like feeling like your tiredness could be like you're the only one feeling tired. Does that make sense? Do you ever feel like that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and are you just over people?
It's more, I have depression.
Okay, thank you, Debbie Lawson. Let me ask you, so that's the heaviness, the tired, okay. Do people, when you go out, does it seem a little, do you not go out very often, or do you work, hold on, give me 1 second. They're giving me a lot of stuff, that's why it's coming in jumbled. One thing at a time. Okay, do people seem to annoy you a little bit?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Do they, I think you have a really good brain, you're very smart. but I think sometimes people feel a little like not as up to where you're at. Do you know what I mean? Like they're not, like you get things pretty quickly, faster than other people.
Yes, but I also feel like I'm not up to everyone else's energy.
That's right. You're separated.
Yeah.
It feels like you're very singular in your energy.
Yeah.
That's what it is. So yeah, you know why, Debbie Lawson? Because you're very smart. You have a really good brain. And I don't know when you were little if anyone told you this, but you're very smart. And that's why you don't feel like you're on other people's level. And it's not like a thing where you're righteous and being like, I'm smarter than you. It's just a thing. Mm-hmm. You kind of know it. You just know it, mm-hmm. right? And it kind of drains you a little bit because you don't feel connected to other people, because I think I could say this because I'm on this side, but you're a little ahead of the game. Mm-hmm. Your brain works at a different speed or different, than others. It just works faster. Does that make sense to you? Yeah. So that's why I started it off by saying, dude, you get annoyed by people because like people are not at your level, mm-hmm. of kind of how your brain works. I'm surprised. Okay. You kind of see life in detail. So it's interesting because artists are like this. You know mm-hmm. what I mean? Artists like me, I tend to see life in detail. You see and catch everything, right? Mm-hmm. I do. You do. But sometimes, Debbie Lawson, that does take its toll on you, because what you're doing is you're an empath. So you let things come in. Do you know what I mean? You may not vocalize it or tell people, but there are things coming into your being that are causing the depression or the feeling of not connected to other people because you're inputting. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But that's just your nature. Mm-hmm. You're like a magnet. You just feel everything and you see everything, and you're letting some of that stuff come in, and a little more than it needs to. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's a fascinating thing with you. You're very and this is the thing. The remedy here is to have a way to release the stress that's coming in, to release the things that you're feeling and seeing and knowing that you're allowing in, like maybe frustration at others sometimes, or a feeling of non-connection. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? You need a way to release it all. You know what I mean? And plus, the world in general is such a weird place. Do you know what I mean right now? Especially now, like the vibration, it is very volatile and very disconnected. So, like, my angels and your angels, what I'm getting from this reading, and this is about self-love, and this is about taking care of yourself right now, Debbie, and doing things to release the things that you're taking in, to release the emotions and the feelings and everything that you're seeing out in the outside world, to release it. Because it doesn't feel like it has an outlet very much. Very much at this time. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Can I, like, put in what I'm hoping to get out of this, or do you want to just continue, like, what you hear or what you feel? Let me just continue just for a second. Okay. With that, and then you can ask anything you want. Can I see the ring you're wearing? Yeah. Okay. Did that come up before? Do you know in the reading? It's come up a couple times. Yeah. Is it from a relative that's in spirit? Yeah. Or is it okay? And is it a grandmother, or is it a mother, or a parental? Or... Grandmother. Okay, I thought so. All right. Was she connected to the earth, like outdoors? Who likes the outdoors, like trees? I don't know if she was like outdoorsy. Okay. Were there trees? Did she have a yard? Not really. She lived in San Francisco. Okay. Who has the trees right now? Do you? We have trees. Oh, you have the trees. Okay, so you have a tree. There are a lot of trees around you? Yeah, we have a lot of trees in our house. In our backyard. In your backyard? Mm-hmm. Okay. And do you see a bird that comes to... something come to you out there? Do you sit out there? I like being out there, but the weather's not great. No, but have you been out there recently? Like, have you stood out there and looked at the trees recently? Yeah. Yeah. And did you feel... I know I'm asking you a lot of questions, but just hang with me, my angel. Because your grandmother's here, and she's telling me that when you go outside and look at the trees, even in bad weather, there's a piece that it kind of is like a drug for you. The nature, like it kind of makes you feel good when you look at the trees. Mm-hmm. I mean, nature. It resonates with you. It's kind of like a thing for you. That's a good way to release it, is by going outside and looking at the trees. Your grandmother, okay, hold on. Was she funny? Because she's making me laugh. I mean, funny, not funny, like people wouldn't see her and go, she's funny, but she was funny in her mannerisms to you.
I don't know which grandma you're talking about now.
The grandmother, whoever's ring that is.
Okay, Oma. I don't know how... She had a hard life. Like, I don't know how funny she is.
Who's the funny one?
My other grandma, my mom's side, she's a little funnier.
What's her name?
I never met her. Gertrude.
Okay, yeah, no, it's not her. It's Oma. And Oma is very connected to you.
Mm-hmm. She is.
So she's very connected to you. Look, she put two hearts here. She put this heart on top of this rock heart.
Mm-hmm.
And she did this as saying that she's very close. Is that how you spell it?
Yeah.
She says this is the connection that she has with you. But she's talking about laughing and funny. So I don't know if she was necessarily funny,
I mean,
or you appreciate
I'm kind of
funny. You're the funny one.
I'm kind of the funny one.
Did you make her laugh?
She passed when I was like 13 or 12. So I don't have a lot of memories of... I mean, I'm sure we did.
She said you made her laugh.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you must have been a funny little girl. Like, you were very smart. Do you know what I mean? And
yeah.
You knew at a very young age how the world kind of worked. You know what, Debbie? I really think that you've been here several times on this earth as far as past lives. And I think that you're very connected, almost like a spirit guide to you now. She's very present in your life. She did say you're very funny. You love to laugh, but you made her laugh by knowing. Your intelligence made her laugh. Like, you were very smart at a young age. Like, you come into the world smart. So that used to fascinate her, and she never worried about you. But she's here to help in the reading today to kind of open up this, like, kind of guidance. She wants to open up she's saying it feels like she's wanting to help you in a way, like open something up for you. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I want to help you open your life up to be at a full, to have everything you want, to be in a fuller, richer place. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's telling me that she's the one that was downloading too, that you were smart. She's been here the whole time, but she just started talking just now. Okay, ask me the question that you wanted. What did you want to ask? What did you want to ask?
So I brought this up last time, and I'm very concerned. I just had my 39th birthday, about possibly having a third baby.
Yeah.
And dealing with my depression. I've been putting a lot of energy into that. And I just, my biological clock is kind of ticking.
Yeah.
And I'm considering maybe freezing some embryos to address it. Maybe a pregnancy later after I get my health in order. Or
right.
I'm just trying to get some guidance around the possible third baby, or just let it go. I don't know.
Oh, this is an interesting one. Let's see. Okay, so, all right. And did you say you asked about this before?
Yeah, I've been thinking about this for a couple years, and I've kind of like the advice you gave me last time was focus on myself, let that go for a little bit, and get myself like whatever chemical imbalance in order, change up my meds or something. And then think about that later.
Yeah. And that's where you're at now?
But I'm not cured. Like, I'm still in it and struggling. But now my biological clock is ticking.
Okay, so have you been feeling like a stress behind this then? Like a feeling of, like, I got to make a decision?
Yeah.
Okay. And how many diamonds are on that ring?
There's 3 in the middle, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 on the outside.
You're so cute. But it's the 3 in the middle. What is the 3 in the middle? Do you know?
No, they're diamonds.
Symbolized?
I don't know what they symbolize.
Okay, that's an interesting thing, because you said the third baby, and there's 3 diamonds here, and Oma's behind this whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let me give you what I'm getting, and she has a lot to do with this, okay? How old are your kids now?
Almost 6 and 3.
Yeah, they're really young. That's a lot of. Has it been? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Did you? I hope this is not too personal, but this is just part of your reading. Did you ever, after one of the kids, suffer from postpartum? What's it called?
Yes,
depression?
I did.
Okay. So that is a real. And how long did that last? I'm just asking you this.
A year.
Okay. Debbie, I have to say what I'm getting is that how do you say it? Postpartum?
Postpartum depression.
Yeah. It is very heavy in you.
Yeah.
And very present. And I feel like at this age in your life, in this time in your life, it could be a big challenge for you with a third baby.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Ultimately, I cannot predict like what's going to happen here because it's your life. You drive the vehicle of your life, right? So you make the choices. If you choose, it's up to you at this point in your life to either choose. You know what I mean? You're kind of standing on the at the crossroads. Like, okay, I'm going to commit to having a third child, and I will freeze my eggs. But there's no guarantee with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's also really expensive,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it's kind of like a crapshoot, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can just, kind of stay where you're at with the kids and decide to live that life. Do you know what I mean? So you have these two choices in a sense, right?
Yeah, and my husband is not in favor of the third baby, and we've been really struggling together because of that.
Why? And there's no judgment, and I'm not taking any kind of sides here, but why would you want a third baby?
I've always wanted a bigger family.
Yeah.
I grew up with 2 sisters, and I didn't realize my second was like my last one. I've saved everything, all the clothes, all the supplies. Like, I just thought we would. It's just what I've always pictured for myself.
Yeah.
But I'm not like confident in it. I don't know if I'm. But when I say that, like, I don't want to get my hopes up. Like, I just don't know where I stand.
Okay. Well, if you're thinking about freezing the eggs, Debbie, right? So, there's no that's your control. In a sense, you know what I mean, and in your timing. So, if you can afford that, there's nothing wrong. I mean, that's kind of a safe territory, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, if you feel you got to do what you got to do, and you really want that third child, you got to honor yourself and what you want.
Mm-hmm.
But there's another. Why you're confused is the two sides of this, because you do have depression and you do get this postpartum. Mm-hmm. So this time around may be even harder on you. Do you know what I mean? So I just have to say, physically, it could be more of a challenge for you. So you have to kind of weigh it out, like what you really want and what you're willing to do. I think you could have a third child, but I just think it feels very challenging, of course, that this one's going to have, and, I just feel like, I'm not the one driving this. I'm just getting all these feelings about it. And, of course, it comes down to your decision.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it's as simple as making a decision. It can be black and white. It doesn't need to be so complicated, she's saying. Mm-hmm. You want it, and you decide to want it. That's what she's saying. If you don't want it, you don't want it. It seems to me that, like, you're conflicted with it, like, obviously, right? Mm-hmm. So, I would sit down with a piece of paper and just weigh it out. Mm-hmm. Almost weigh your options out. You're a powerful energy, Debbie. So this baby can come. I can see it manifesting only if you make it happen, only if you decide to, but it will be challenging. So you have to decide for yourself if you want to put yourself through that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then also, really look at the reason as to why you want, like, the child, how you were little and you said you always wanted a big family and you grew up with sisters. What's behind that? Do you know what I mean? There's a feeling, there's something making you want a third child, obviously.
Yeah.
But it seems to be like of an experience. So, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It doesn't feel, it feels like it could be a programming that you had programmed yourself to want a third child or a big family. But really right now is time to really think about that. Like, do you really want that? You know what I mean? Do you really want that? Quickly, who has who smokes? Is there anybody around you who smokes, or is there somebody that clears their throat and has phlegm or something in their throat?
I don't know, but my husband used to smoke, but he stopped 10 years ago.
Oh, good for him.
But my Oma did smoke at one point too.
Oh, she smoked. Does anybody in your family currently smoke, or any of your neighbors or someone you go around?
Just my boss.
Debbie, do they smoke near you or just out away from you?
Away from me.
But you know they smoke?
Yeah.
Do you go to work?
I go in once a week.
How nice.
Well, I work from home, but I go to the office once a week.
That's good. I like that you go to the office. That's a nice, because you get out a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't know who this is that I'm getting the physical symptoms of clearing of the throat. Like, there seems to be, like, my chest is heavy.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody, I don't know if it relates to you. Mm-hmm. So it feels like congestion. Like, I keep clearing my throat like something's clogged in there. So, do you have breathing issues at all?
No.
Does anyone have asthma? Or anyone have, any of the kids have kind of a breathing thing?
Well, my daughter has a breathing thing that's related to her speech.
Oh, that's interesting. Is she not taking the right beats or breaths?
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
And are you somebody working with her?
Yeah, it just started yesterday.
Oh, it's just so almost okay. This is great. I mean, I'm sorry. It's not great, but it's amazing. It's coming up.
Yeah.
Your daughter's gonna, number one, do really well. I know. I switched subjects. I'm gonna go back to your question. I mean, I hope
okay.
we kind of answered it. I may go back, but I just gotta honor what's coming through now. And this is about your daughter.
Mm-hmm.
She's very talented, and she's very smart. She has a really good brain like you, and she's gonna go far in life. And this little hiccup with her speech and her breathing is part of her journey. It's actually going to help her she's actually going to be better than others in this department of speaking. She could end up being a speaker, news anchor, or something like that. She's going to, your daughter's very smart, like very cosmic. Does she very is there something kind of otherworldly about her?
She's only 5 or 6. Like, it's hard to tell. The otherworldly thing, I know this sounds crazy, but she loves unicorns.
Oh yeah, she's otherworldly. See, 5 or 6, I think you can tell at one. You can tell when they come out.
Yeah.
Well, your daughter is very otherworldly, very she lives in like these she brings in a lot from the other world, and she's very spiritual. And this whole breathing thing is symbolic with her journey in life. So I just have to say it's about her. And she's going to learn how to take breaths and speaking. She's going to do really well in life, just so you know. So you have her set up. Mm-hmm. So she's very much aligned right now. So what you're doing with her is actually really, really good.
Yeah, I had to really fight to get her the help. So that makes me feel good.
Yeah, well, you did a good job, Debbie.
Thank you.
The reading is showing that. So just, celebrate that. Feel good. She's really, her brain is just very, wow, she's a smart one. Anyway, back to the third child. Again, it comes down to a decision. Oma's behind me on this. She said, Debbie, don't make it harder than it is. She goes, because there seems to be outer forces coming in, outer feelings, outer thoughts coming into what you want. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It really comes down to what you want. I just keep getting that. It has nothing to do with anything else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And what you're willing to do.
Mm-hmm.
If you're willing to deal with the postpartum, if you're willing to deal with the physical, it's going to be a little more challenging on the physical side of it this time around. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can feel why it's a challenge for you. Mm-hmm. But also, putting eggs on ice is a crapshoot, and it's kind of a safe territory. So, like, you can even, and I'm not saying to do this, but I'm just saying as an option, just do it. You know what I mean? Just so you have the eggs on the ice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That may give you peace of mind and give you some time to kind of feel it out. You know what I mean? To think, like, do I want to bring this kid forward? Now, as far as the reading goes, I do get the number 3, and I do feel another kid for you coming in. Like, there is a kid there is a young soul that is like hovering around your life.
Does it happen to be my dog?
Oh, I'm sorry?
I have a puppy. I don't know if that's...
How cute!
She's the worst.
When did you get it?
She's like the trouble child.
Okay.
Yeah.
How old is the puppy?
Like 9 months.
And is the puppy wild?
Yes.
Okay. And is the puppy mischievous? Like,
yes.
Is it naughty?
Bitch.
That's the timer, but let me go on a little longer. Okay, Debbie Lawson. This puppy comes to you in kind of a karmic, cosmic order. Okay? It's kind of... I'm just going to say it because the timer went off and I want to get this in. This puppy is kind of giving you... You know what I'm about to say?
No.
A little touch of if you were to have another kid.
Yeah.
Just a little touch of the experience you may be having.
Yeah. I get it. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? With your depression, with your postpartum, with everything you go through physically. So this puppy's actually has been given to you to give you these gifts, right? To make you feel frustrated, to make you feel tired. Whatever the dog is doing, it's doing its job. Okay, Debbie Lawson.
Okay.
So this dog has been given to you as kind of an example, like it's helping you make this decision. Does that make sense to you?
It is. I'm just so like focused on, because my husband's saying no, it's making me more want to say yes. But I don't know if it's really right. Like I'm like struggling with it.
Okay, so so the more your husband says no, the more you want to say yes. I want to have this baby. And then you're struggling with it because
I know that I have postpartum depression. I know that I'm physically not the same as I was 3 or 4 years ago. Like, I know I'm 39 now, not 36. Like, I know that it's harder on me.
Okay. See, this is an interesting thing. Look, smart. This is your smart brain and your intuitive brain working. Like I know about you. You're very smart. You already have the answers. You know the answer to this. It's just you're making it harder on yourself.
Yeah.
Because you keep spinning it around and around and around and around and around, right? So this is kind of the artist brain that I was thinking. I'm surprised like a lot of artists are like you, where you think and you feel everything out. So the spinning is getting a little more intense, and that's why the puppy came into your life to kind of distract you and kind of give you a taste of what it could be like. So, like I said, I think I'm just going to be direct. If you were to have a third baby, okay, great, but it's going to be very challenging on you. Is it worth it? You have to make that decision.
Yeah.
Is it something you want because of something you've always thought you wanted? Do you know what I mean? Do you really want to go through that physically with your physical body?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because if you're not in physical health, Debbie Lawson, you're not going to be able to enjoy it in good physical health. Having another child, you won't be able to, you know what I mean? Give it as much as you want to give it if you're tired or you're depressed or, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, this is kind of, yeah. I mean, this is all stuff I know, so I don't know.
You do know.
Yeah.
You're very spiritual. This is the thing. The readings are almost redundant because you're very spiritual and you're very smart. So, like, you already know the answers to all of this.
Yeah. Not really, but I everything you said resonated. But I don't know what to do, but...
Well, you know what? You do. I disagree because I think you do know what to do, but you're getting in the way of yourself.
Yeah.
Because you're spinning. Do you know what I mean? And you're letting opinions of your husband's opinion, it comes down to you. It's your body. It's you. It's your body, your decision, your child. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's you're putting a lot of pressure on you, and there is a lot of pressure on you, and that pressure makes sense. You know what I mean? But you're getting in the way of the answer because it's like a balancing act. I mean, you're on a high wire trying to balance this whole, do I not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just get off that high wire, bring it back down to earth, and get out of your way. Go and look at those trees, connect with Oma. She says she's right behind you. She's with you all the time, and she's trying to help you through this. And you have to really just know that the answer is going to, come to you. If you can just sneak some quiet time away too, Debbie, like even if 5-10 minutes where you're in silence and you can put your hand on your heart and just try to quiet your mind, Debbie, and try to hear the answer, okay? Let the answer come to you, and it will. You'll hear it. It may whisper or it may come in strong.
Okay.
Okay? But you have a lot of noise around you. The family, the puppy, the work, you have a lot of noise. So it's very key to go outside and enjoy those trees more. The trees are going to give you your answers. It almost says the answer are in the trees.
Okay.
And she may come to you, a hummingbird or a cardinal. Something may come to you that you may think of her.
Okay.
So she says she's going to give that to you.
Okay.
And that'll validate your decision. So really what you're doing is you're starting to, you keep spinning. You're on that sit and spin. We may have talked about it before, but you're spinning and spinning and spinning. And that's just making your physical body feel even more exhausted and drained. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
So you already know the answers. So now it's time to get out of the way of that, of knowing that. Get out of your own way and really get the answer. Do you know what I mean? I can't make it for you. That's not what I do. I can just help you. I can just help you here with what I'm picking up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and the black tourmaline came in for you as far as protection, and I don't know if that came in before, but this is like a spiritual connection. Also, the ring on you is also protection from Oma, and she loves, for some reason, she connects with that ring, even though, was it hers, did you say?
It was actually a gift from her to my mom, and me and my two sisters loved it, and we all wanted it, and my dad made us all replicas, so we all have the ring, like my sisters and my mom.
Okay, and there's how many kids in the family?
3 kids.
Okay, so there's the three. Okay,
yeah.
So I see. Look up the number 3 after the reading, the meaning of it. The spiritual meaning of the number 3. For some reason, I'm getting that a lot. So with you, and that can maybe help you in with this journey. And the ring is like an oracle. The black tourmaline is for spiritual protection and just protection from people's energies. So that's also a good piece for you to get, is the black tourmaline for just protection from even like your husband. And I'm not putting him down, but like for his, like even his opinions, like he has a right to his own opinions. But sometimes we need protection so you can hear your answer. Do you know what I mean? You can have your own answer instead of being distracted by someone else's. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, Debbie Lawson, I've so enjoyed this. I've gone a little overtime.
I know.
Do you
thank
want to
you.
take a picture of that?
Yeah, let's do it. A little screenshot. Okay.
I didn't get much today. We talked a lot, but
very good.
Debbie Lawson, I have a good feeling about all this, to be honest with you.
I don't, but I appreciate you do. I'm still like confused, but that's okay.
I have a good feeling because I know you know the answer.
Yeah.
I know you know it. So that's why I know you're going to get there. It's just taking you some time, and you just got a puppy. You're taking care of your daughter with the speech. There's a lot that's distracting you from actually making the solid decision. That's all that is. I wouldn't make it bigger than what it is. Okay, but that quiet time alone and touch that ring and just close your eyes and kind of rub the ring and sit outside or sit in the window if it's too cold and look out or something. But that quiet time, let the answer come to you, and just say the answer is now coming to me. Like I now receive the answer. You know, do I have this third child or not? Is it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do I want it? Do I not want it?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I know we're over, so I'm stressed about that. But I'm
fine. It's totally fine, because I want you to feel comfortable with this, because it's actually a great thing. Do you know what I mean? Like the thought of being able to have another kid is a wonderful, beautiful, happy thing. It shouldn't have to be dark.
Yeah, it is very dark.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it feels very heavy. So let's lighten it up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Let's lighten this up.
Yeah.
So, and the puppy is there to give you gifts, almost right behind you. And Debbie Lawson, I am so happy I got to see you again.
Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. Keep me posted. I'm invested in this.
Okay.
You're a fascinating soul and energy, because you're so smart and you're more spiritual than you're letting on.
Yeah.
Very spiritual. You're very intuitive.
Yeah.
You're a mother intuitive, and you're an empath. You have psychic gifts. They're very strong. So lean into that side of you, and your answer will come.
Okay.
And then once that answer comes, don't let other energies, don't let outside things try to change your mind. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just do what you need to do.
Yeah.
Stand strong. That's what Oma did.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome, Debbie Lawson. I hope you have a wonderful day. Oh, it's so good to see you.
Thank you so much.
Keep me posted.
Okay, thank you, Malone.
Bye.
Bye.